soo leen buggee ñu delluwaat soo leen buggee ñu delluwaat mu ne ko soo leen buggee ñu delluwaat parce que ñun amuñ time. asalaamaaleykum Gambia nuyu naa leen di leen jox seen ziar di leen jox seen wàccuwaay raada di leen welcome to the Gambia Football Extra brought to you by the Jollof Football Bantaba, the home of Gambian football as always. xam nga tey moom su ma gisee ni nga xam ne kontaan naa xam nga te tamit mboolem Gambien nu la kontaanee xam nga because of gis nañ victory bu ñu am against Honduras. It's a good start because starting with a victory is always positive xam nga so it is a beginning of a new thing ñu hopefully nag mu nekk loo xam ne dafa continuer parce que we have the capacity, we have the players who can do it. So tey nag dañoo waxtaan on the player rating after the game against Honduras. So without wasting much time, let me go into it. Starting number one, starting in goal, ñëw si suñu goalkeeper bi Yukase Sanyang. Anyway, it was a big surprise. It was a big surprise bi ñu ko gisee si line-up bi parce que most of Gambia, especially man me, the first more prediction 11 more predict he's the only one missing from that 11. He's the only one missing. He's the only one added from that 11 because Pai would have fallen Lopez as the first choice goalkeeper because he has been there from the onset since Matan Butch time. He was the third choice, Mudem no second choice, but like first choice. So no one was expecting him being in the starting lineup, given the fact that he's also the third choice. Wow, I lulu. Why what are Benen Fanda? Well, news rating we gave him 5, or should I say I gave him 5, because to me he was a bit flat. With his height, he was not coming out for crosses. He was not convincing. You understand? He was not brave. To me, I see some little bit of nervousness in him. Understand that? Yeah. So he didn't have a bad game because I'm not under much pressure. But all the shots that came on him, literally, first goal he should have done better. Even the second goal again, I believe he should have done better. His reaction to me is a bit slow. Being a goalkeeper myself, I know how important reaction is in goalkeeping. So to me, that's not satisfied. But the rating we give him is 5 over 10. No in defense, as always, the main man, the leader of the team, Alaji Sen, had a solid game. He controlled the game. He controlled the boys. You can hear him shouting, calling his teammates, organizing the defense. He's a true leader. He had a very good game. But then again, he was not tested. To be honest, we were not tested that day because Honduras, they just came, sit back, try to hit us on the counter. So Mom John got 7 out of 10. So I think that's a fair one for him. Then Moses Jaju, well, before he got injured, he was okay. He was doing okay. He was doing fine. There was no thing definitely. Only the goal step out from the defense, but obviously it's very normal because of being defender. So mistake you pass ball si box you for can react. So we get like gabo in between the defense, but send striker mun score. But in all, I think he had a decent game. You see right back, Bakari Jawara also had a good game, especially in the second half. He was flying up and down. Yeah, he and Mamin they connected very well in that right side of the pitch. First half, Mokajali, they were trying to do some interplays, but I don't think the way team play was suitable for Kajali. So he clicked well in the second half with Mamin. Yeah.
Okay.
You see left back be saying, Jawara was having written is 7 over 10. He had a good game. Yeah. You see left be saying Sanyang, Mr. Consistent. Seri nasa wadu wasi mom parce que suñ team la nekk Hawks. He rose from the ranks of Hawks, Red Hawks, but they never Hawks. He is the most consistent player that I've ever seen in my life. At Red Hawks, he has never been absent, nor has he ever comes late, but he never got injured. He's always consistent. He's Mr. Consistent. I'm not disciplined, but I want to respect more def. No look but senior team Hawks. He had a very, very good game. Going forward, he was superb. He put in the most crosses in the field. He covered the most ground in the field. He had a decent, he had a wonderful game. The only mistake that we saw he did was like the first goal. I think he should have done better because that was a very, very cheap position to give away, especially in our 18-yard box. But in all, he had a very, very good game. So we rate him 7.5 over 10. We come in to midfield. First of all, I will say he is my man of the match because numbers don't lie. When I was watching the game, I saw how he was controlling the midfield. He was bossing the midfield, and what impressed me most about him, he was making a lot of progressive passes, which is not common in Gambian midfielders. So, and that person is Mahmoudou Bayo, our holding midfielder, who was superb that night. Yeah, Degala amuton much pressure, but at the end there are certain players that have pressure, but still now they didn't just slug the ball. They play square passes, they play back passes, but he was playing progressive passes, and the numbers showed it. So Nyunko rate 8.5 with his new contract also. I think that's also motivated him a lot. So yeah, 8.5 for Mahmoudou Bajo. Another guy, I call him the Hurricane, or Muna the Rock. Haruna Rashid Njai, the youngest player in the team, had a mixed game. He had everything in that match: yellow card, fouls. He was very aggressive. He had chances. He created chances. You understand? He was all over the pitch. Yeah, he was a bulldozer. Momentum Johnny got 7.5. He had a very, very decent game. He should have get 8, but because of the yellow card, so you get a 4.5. Yeah. Another one in midfield was Mohamed Sawane, who had a very, very flat game. Okay, not how Def said Lucy Mboma. Mohamed Sawane, knowing him, watching him play in the league here, he is a kind of player the team must dance to his tune. Mom no level dafa play tak bena team bi dañu wara play comme mom nim bëgg play. He was a boss at Talent United, no la play. The team dance to his tune. But to my understanding, since the AFCON, the way the team is playing does not suit him. You understand? To be honest, he needs to adjust his game, especially the tempo of his football. The way he plays is a bit slow. The team plays a quicker and faster play. That game is more relaxed, come as usual, pass, move, chiki, how you gotta stay, like the ball, you joko, he was very composed, but we needed more than that because he should be in between the lines, making progressive passes, making penetrative passes, but he was very, very slow to my liking. Team bit of Koro at the moment. He needs to develop, so we give him 5 because he was very flat. Yeah. The other guy who caught my eye, to be honest, was Salifu Koli, my uncle. Salifu definitely, especially the first half, he was by far our best player in the first half. Yeah. Everything he was doing was right. He was just good. He played on the left side, coming in. Second half, Lenko switch. Indico. He was very, very good. He was very, very good. Second half, in midfield, we play the number 10 role. Bumbo don't play. Yeah, he was also making passes. He created chances in that game in the second half, and I think he's better playing off the strikers or the attackers rather. Yeah, so he had a good game. So we rated him 6.5. He also got an assist, first goal. If I'm not wrong, more assists. Adam Boja. Yeah. The other one on midfield is Kajali Drame. Kajali. Kajali is part of the setup that was started by Matar Mboj. But to me, knowing the way they play, I don't think Kajali, the system favors him, to be honest. Kajali is a winger. his strength is mu nekk si line bi di daw ak maanaam bi di dama di cross or di dama di kick was ñaari tànk la. Luckily enough man coach naa ko just a brief benn mun naa si benn 1 month or 6 weeks kootu unfortunately mujjatu na mun a play si nawetaan boobu noonu because of Real dañ comme dafa accumulate number of games of ne mun doon eligible mu play si suñu Super Cup bi. But I saw him firsthand. He's a hard worker. He's quick. He has everything. But the way the team is playing, to be honest, it doesn't suit him at all. Comme ni ma lie dafa bëgg a have they be wide flank players they ñëw in midfield like noonu la lay play understand nga te loolu arrangé wu Kajali moo tax since the AFCON mu ngi struggle nit yaa ngi yow ne ko man xam naa ne système yi surtout ko to be honest. But then again the team cannot change for him. It's impossible. Now he's a professional. He should adopt and try to change. He should adjust his game just like Mboma. So we rated him 5/10 because he had a flat game. Okay. Going forward in the 11, the star man, the man of the match, the terminology la muna use full praise ko. But let me just not overpraise him. At least halela bala mo nagu. Wow, but we have to acknowledge his quality. The boy is just amazing. He's just great to watch. If you see him play, you think like he's already an established player. He's mature, playing in top class league in Europe, and he's just a boy from Bakau playing for Steve Biko. Adama, what a player! What a player. Adama dëgga wax dëgga ngàcce ngàllama Adama li ñëpp duñ sundu si yow xam nga ñëpp ñu ngi Adama 20 secondes nga wane sa boppa Aline Shearer nii la meloon waaw su ñëpp du Aline Shearer gis na ko rek gisuñ ko dangaa toog mu yëngal mbaal bi te dama gis loolu si Adama he scored every kind of goal you understand man dama gis Aline Shearer si xale bii nii waaw he's a good baller. Yeah, I'm not future, I'm not potential because team si woon laa teachoo ñu ngi wax sa affaire Napoli, Ajax, Marseille, Red Bull Salzburg, Chelsea, Napoli, all those things, Nottingham Forest, Tottenham, ñëpp ñu ngi wax affaire am. I think he made his name already. He made his name. Yeah, definitely. And I predicted that did not score goal the first game, which he did just after 20 seconds. So he was the star man. He was the man of the match because of his goals. So we gave him 9/10. Congratulations, Adam, and keep it up. Xam naa nañ def a special video about him. You analyze his qualities ak fan lañ expect fan lañ foog ne mooy nekk the best team or the best or next step bu mu war a jël pour dem pour progress pour mun a push carrière am daal si kanam. Yeah ñëw si bench bi yaa ngi am Dembo Seydi Kane moo ñëw in place of Moses Jaju. Dembo surprised me a lot because I was one of those players who were not against Dembo, but for like not putting in more Duba in the team. Because I believe that I could replace with Dembo. But Dembo definitely, when he came, he had a decent game. Also, he had a good game. But then again, I'm on test. Let's be realistic. I'm on test. Honduras joxuñu test because the only camera you guys just gis nañu dañ ci am problem mooy crosses. Understand? But he's physically good. He was aggressive. So, and he's a good passer too. So we gave him 7/10. He had a good decent game, just as I said. Ibrahima Signate, Raul also came in, had a cameo. He's a good player. To me, he's the best player in the team, but he has not showed it yet. He's the most skillful player in the team, but he needs to raise his game. People are saying, he played, but Simon Balegi played. Parce que knowing lu nekk si moom lu mun non su play woon rek kenn du ko ne play na nu ko ne moo jël headlines yi ñu ko rate at 7. He had a good game too and he made an impact when he came in the second half. He also have a shot, yeah, which the goalkeeper saved, so it was good. Mamin Sagnang, he was electric. He's quick. He came in jox na ñi seen gars yi tough time ba pare bu mu ñëwee dafa unlock Jawara. They had a good combination in the right side because when you left la nekkoon after some 2-3 minutes ma gis mu switch moom moo Combination Momo Kini was very good. Jawara, he always comes in. Jawara play wide. Come no like Bugerek. Yeah. So Mamin also had a good. Come no he had a good game. So we want to at 7. Yeah, just like Sedikan and Sinyate. Finally, Modlamin Marong, he came 10 minutes towards the game on day. Last 10 minutes that was it. He had one shot. He didn't make much difference, but then again, try and at least make some moves. You forget, understand that? Yeah, Mountain you got it at 5.5 at least. Because he try and but he didn't do much. He didn't do much. Yeah. So basically, this was the ratings. Buñ def. Wow. Come team bi mom in all ñu ko rate at 7 over 10. Wow. So that's the ratings. Come ni ko won rek. Wow. Ñu watan again about the ratings of the players. So next game is against France, which will be tomorrow, inshallah. They urge at every game you ñaanal boy yalla mi ñu ndam, because even a draw will be enough for us to qualify to the round 16. But we need a win. We need a win to boost our confidence, because winning France will motivate us. Will make history by winning France, because we all know France is a big footballing nation. So it's also going to be a statement for everyone to know that Gambia is here and is here to stay. Yeah. So basically, Lola, I'll do another video. You understand, to talk about France and predict 11 approach we going to use against France. Will game it tomorrow, inshallah. So then do daje ba si kanam inshallah bi nañ déggo jërë ngeen jëf.